What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Dark Matter KARL Malone. Now, I think this card is very good. With that being said, I can think of 13 reasons why you shouldn't use this card, in addition to a variety of other things. But whatever the case may be, as a MyTEAM card, he is a very good card. I'm not defending KARL Malone the person and the things that he has done, but as a MyTEAM card, he's going to be a good card, and I don't entirely blame people for using, at the end of the day, there are cards in this game of players who have done bad things. It is 100% true, and it is not just KARL Malone. At the end of the day, it's a MyTEAM card. You're not supporting a person's actions by using them in a game. So if y'all get this KARL Malone from locking in the set or whatever the case may be, and you want to use him as your small forward, I totally get it, because he's a very good card, and I think he's going to be one of the better small forwards in MyTEAM. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. And KARL Malone, he's 6'9", number one, really solid size though, big player build, 99 offense and defense. Statistically, 98s, 99s, 95 3-ball free throw, 90 ball handle and pass sack, 98 block interior, 97 perimeter, 98 offensive and defensive rebound, 98 speed, 97 speed with ball, 95 excel, 98 vert, strength, stamina, hustle, and 97 lateral quickness. He is an exceptional statistical card. Badge wise, also really pretty exceptional. When you look at him, he's got everything, all the shooting badges, everything except for Hoff handles for days, pretty much, when it comes to important Hall of Fame badges. And of course, bailout handles for days, unpluckable, all of those are on gold. Any perimeter badges that he doesn't have on Hoff defensively are also on gold. And then, you could add a comeback kid, masher, special delivery, and touch passer if you want. Not exactly missing the most important badges, though, by any means. I think this card looks really good. By the way, massive shout out to my boy Anthony for letting me use his account to record this video. This is the card, spoiler alert, that I got from locking in the set with MT on his account earlier today. So go watch that video if you haven't already. But look what I like. I love it, bro. Kimba escape, one of the two best escapes in the game with Trey escape, as well as the Jamal Murray behind the back. That is movement right there. And I'm not going to lie, I understand the release might not be, it's not Patty Mills based. You know what I mean? It's not going to get off that fast, but I don't dislike it at all. I think KARL Malone's release is really easy to green. I think it's a very high release point, which helps with being kind of consistent. And honestly, it's not slow at all. I don't think it's, it's probably as fast or faster than a LeBron type release. Definitely faster than Giannis. It's overall, there are good small forwards that people are using with releases that aren't the best release in the game. And this is another very good one. I don't see any reason to not use this card because of his release. It may not be Patty Mills based, but I don't think it's bad either. It's not at all what I would consider a beta jumper. And we'll see if I can get off the 3-ball in game, and obviously that's going to depend not just on the release but how good my opponent is and how well I play. But Pro 2 fade, nice release. His upper might be a teensy bit slow, but it's not noticeably bad at all. It's not one of those really slow ones that you really have to hold down forever. As a whole, I think his animations are good. I think his release is nice. I think he's an exceptional defender. I think the player build's going to make him play bigger than 6'9", and I think he's going to be an exceptional defender who can guard bigs in a switch and just does everything well. Elite on the interior, attacks mismatches at a very high level because of how fast and strong and versatile he is. So if somebody puts their point guard on him, good luck. KARL Malone's an inside big. He's going to dog you out. He does everything well, and he's going to be a really good card. Let's hop into a game. See what KARL Malone can do. All right, this dude's got Dark Matter, Wimby, and Bol, so he's got a good front court. His back court is okay as well. Dark Matter, MJ, Jaylen Brown, 100 overall, and Devin Booker. So decent squad here. Braun at the 3, Dark Matter obviously against KARL Malone is a really solid matchup, so that should be a fun one to start off this game. Attack downhill, immediate pop. The thing about KARL Malone is not that he has really any noticeable flaws. It's that when you think about, honestly, because he's a gambling small forward, right? The only way you should realistically have this card, in my opinion, good attack, good downhill drive, gets a dunk, beautiful, is if you lock in the set with MT and get him, right? And if you've been grinding this game for free, you have free small forwards, at least 2 of probably Larry Nance, Josh Smith, Tony Kukoc, for my people who've been grinding out there grinding the game. And in addition to other guys who are good at the small forward position as well, but those 3 guys for sure. And in that situation, you don't really need KARL Malone, whether he's as good or better than those guys or not. That was good defense until it wasn't. He didn't get a contest at the end of the possession there, but he was in front. I don't know why he didn't get a contest. But I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, he's a really good card, but there's also a part of me that's like, you don't really need him. I don't see the real point to this card, I guess, would be my problem. Catch, shoot, wide open, KARL Malone, 3-ball drills it. Beautiful stuff. I like his release. I think he's super athletic. I think he has perfect SIGs pretty much. He's an exceptional defender with a big player build. He is a great card who does a lot of things really well. He's as good as this Braun, if not probably even a little bit better. In fact, I would say in terms of pure card, he's probably a little bit better than Braun. As crazy as that might sound, Braun's a really good card, yeah, but I think this KARL Malone's probably a little bit better. He's one of the best gambling small forwards in the game. But they've dropped 3 or 4 elite level free small forwards in the past week. So, like, do you need him? Absolutely not. Definitely not worth gambling on, number 1. Number 2, if you get him from locking in the set, he's not a bad card at all. You can use him and have a lot of success with him. But if you don't get him, it's not a card that you're really missing out on either, if that makes sense. I feel like he's actually in a decent spot because if you get him, it's exciting. And he's like, or, I don't know. Maybe not exciting. But he's a good option if you get him. And if you don't, it's like, realistically, you probably got somebody else, maybe even that you might have wanted a little bit more, to be honest. Like, stop in the mid-range, pull up. Glenn Rice, this dude's playing no D. He's just off-balling, so we'll just cook there. And that's a good move as well. And, I mean, so far, he's playing really well. I really like what I'm seeing out of the card as a whole. Cut off the dribble drive here, wall up, good defense. That's almost a steal, but that's fine. Stay in front, good defense. X switch this when I'm going to switch it, and I didn't get there with one B, but that's okay. Play this, help down, swing, catch. Oh, give me that. Thank you. KARL Malone will take that ball out the air. Jamal Murray behind the back. Shot pop. Look at KARL Malone. I meant to say stop pop, and I said shot pop, but y'all know what I meant. KARL Malone out here doing it right now on both ends of the court, playing D, baiting a lane, and then stopping on the break, using that Jamal Murray behind the back to create some space and getting the 3 ball to go. He is hooping. Like I said, he is as good as anybody, pretty much, but he is not better than Josh Smith. Josh Smith has a better release, so Josh Smith is definitely better. Larry Nance, Tony Kukoc, he's on the exact same level as those cards. Kukoc is taller with maybe a slightly better release, although overall not quite as good statistically and badge-wise. And then Larry Nance and Tony Kukoc, and I think Larry Nance and KARL Malone are basically the same card. Larry Nance is an inch taller, but their releases are about the same. They're going to play about the same on offense and defense, and their SIGs are pretty similar. I guess probably KARL Malone's SIGs are a little better. So when you compare him to those guys, free small forwards, Josh Smith, number 1, is better, like I said. But the other 2 guys, I mean, if you have those guys, this KARL Malone is not any noticeably better than them. You could argue those guys are better than him if you wanted to. And so, is he a great card? 100%. Is he worth lock? I thought that was freaking good shot, though. Ibaka with a nice quick release. That wasn't even, I didn't even realize it was Ibaka. I thought it was Dikembe, and then I still greened it. Good shot. Ibaka's release is nice and fast. I like it. I mean, he does everything you need a power forward to do, though, and that's the important thing. Or really a small forward to do. He's 6'9". He plays bigger than 6'9", though. I know his player build isn't massive, but trust me, he plays a lot of defense. And overall, he's just an awesome card. That was a terrible shot, but as a whole, really good game, honestly, by KARL Malone. He's played great. And I think he basically, I mean, he gives you everything. Good spin. He gives you everything you want out of a small forward. Just Josh Smith has a better release and gives you everything you want out of a small forward as well. And yes, his stats and badges are a little better than Kukoc. His animation SIGs-wise are slightly better than Larry Nance's. But as a whole, those cards have small things they're probably better than him at too. And obviously, there's other good top gambling small forwards as well. So certainly not a must-have card by any means. Not even close. Very good card if you do get him, though, is basically my conclusion. We got takeover now. It's slashing take. If you add a 3-point shoot to this card, you might, and 3-point free throw ball hand, or 3-point free throw in mid-range, especially if you have that new coach, Phil Jackson. There's a very good chance you can get him sharpshooting takeover, which obviously is probably ideal, but let's be a little more aggressive. Go dunk somebody. Come on, KARL. And 1. He got taken out of the animation because he's tired, but that's okay. Draws another foul. Dude, he's a stud. That he 100% is. His free throw release is ugly. I'm not going to lie. But he is an absolute stud. He does everything well, and he's a really good card. Just a slow free throw release. I green the second one. Just remember it's slow, and you'll be fine. He's very good. He's very good. I told you I was going to be an elite level card, and he has played at an elite level. He does everything you need him to do at a very, very high level, and he's doing it against a really good squad as well, so that's what you love to see. Go make him deny the screen. He does not deny the screen, but he's boxed. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Either deny the screen or get boxed, and he's getting boxed, so beautiful. Good defense. Good D. Swing it up to KARL. KARL, catch. KARL. All right, KARL. Reset. Space the floor. Boom. Hot get ball, because he could shoot too. I got a green. That's such a good shot. I just got to green it. This card is tough as nails, though. I'm not even gonna lie. You can take your mid range. I don't care. 23 seconds left. Give me one more bucket opportunity to go get a bucket on you with KARL Malone, or we'll just dunk it in transition. KARL Malone runs to the rim. 97, 98 base speed at 6'9". Big player build, bulky, strong, elite defender. Very versatile badge wise. Does everything well offensively and defensively, and then with perfect SIGs as well. Like, Maybe his release isn't the fastest release in the game, but as a whole, he is one of the most complete and best small forwards in the game without a doubt, and I think he's had himself an absolutely exceptional performance. Dikembe commits a foul there, an unnecessary foul, but still, we're going to wind up coming out of this game with a 6-point win, regardless of even if he makes both of these free throws, and as a whole, I think this card has been very, very impressive. I like KARL Malone, man. I don't like him that much in real life, but as a card in 2K, he a dog. 100%. He has had himself a heck of a performance in this game. Drive the ball, KARL Malone! I mean, he was going to make the stick dunk. He just ran out of time. He blew by Braun there. 15 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 6 of 7, 2 of 3 from 3. And the only shot I missed was a wide open shot. That was totally on me. He's an elite level card. If you get him as your lock-in, you may not be thrilled at first. Trust me, he's a phenomenal option. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.